Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great week. So last week we, didn't really do much besides push to the top of this and come right back where we left the prior week. Like if I go to the weekly chart, you'll be able to see that we pretty much formed inside week doji again. So this week, from the way the chart is looking, obviously it's just kind of two choices. You can see here, this pretty much has been the channel since the start of Jan. So if it were to continue, this again does look like a wave four, so this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before this wave three is done and we come back to the downside. So that's obviously scenario number one.
This short clip is presented by Community. Fast track your learning curve and profit with our LaDuc Trading Discord community. It is ideal for beginners who love the chase. Community provides access to not only Samantha's daily market thoughts and chase trades, but also her fabulous team of live stage mentors who share their actual trades and risk management stops across equities, options, and futures. You also get access to custom trade support when you need it. For more information, visit www.laductrading.com/community.
Number two is if this is your level of support here at 5161. So if it were to break and you retest and fail, then we could very likely kind of start that wave path lower already. Because if you go to the daily chart, you'll be able to see that this is kind of the area previously was resistance, we came down. So if it is support, it will just kind of bounce off this channel to the top. If it's not and it breaks by 161, then we're very likely at minimum gonna keep having a choppy sell off down to like 4,900 at least. So that's what I have on the market. And dollar, we did have that bounce off this level. So again, we can see here this is resistance. So to get any major volatility or selling in the market, again on the dollar, we would need to break over this 103 level. Otherwise, we'll probably come back down to test 103.06 before it decides what to do. We look at the 10-year chart as well, and it is kind of trying to have that oversold bounce higher. So kind of keep an eye on this as well. If the 10-year starts to bounce, then the market could start to get more aggressive selling into it. And you can see here, this is the current channel of the 10-year. So if it were to follow as this green path hints, then again, we could, I'll show you that probably. You can see it aligns with 0.618 fibs. So if we do break over 4.34, then it's very likely we run into 4.5%, which again could pressure equity. So that's again an area to watch out for. And Wix, again, all we did is come down to fill this gap, have a bounce and reject. So we know the levels. You want to be bullish, get over 15. Want to be bearish, get below 14. So in between, no trade. And you can see this is a channel. Either it goes to the top or breaks and falls down. Kind of like, where the market is. So based on, Wix will kind of give you a hint on which path we're likely going to follow. With that being said, let's kind of look at the 6 watch list. So AMD, again, it's obvious the two paths are like this. This is obviously the channel it's in. So it's kind of why I have calls. I think whether we're going to follow the bullish or bearish path, that we will retrace at least to 50% of this level. So as long as we're above 193, 194, we should be able to push up to 200 and 204. And then whether we reject and come down or whether we follow through the green path will depend on the larger market. And similarly, same for Apple as well. If we start to get over this supply level here at 194, then I do think we will have an oversold bounce into 178 and then kind of see what the market is going to do. And to be bearish on AMD, it's pretty simple. You just need to go to the daily chart. You can see that this is, let's fix the channel. You can see here, this channel here is support and this channel here is resistance. So again, same as the market, you break this channel, you come straight back down. I zoom out, you can see we do have a larger channel. You come straight back down to the larger channel. So bearish below 184. And yeah, but to be, again, there is a gap unfilled at 205. So what it does still 205, maybe an oversold bounce. So yeah, these are kind of your two applications on AMD. Let's look at BABA. So BABA, again, kind of sideways, has not really made a choice. We could continue to, if we stay above 74, we could continue to stay within this channel, or if we start to break this channel here, 73, 72, then BABA very likely heads down, right? You can see we do have a gap here to fill in 68.85. So it's kind of what I'm looking at, right? On BABA is we do break below, 73 are we going to come down to fill this gap? It should be a pretty simple short. And similarly, Roblox as well. If we are to continue this WXY or ABC pattern, we will, break below 39, and it does have a gap to fill till 36, 35. So I do think that Roblox below 38 could come down into 35. And obviously, if it can get over 40, this is the breakout level. Fails, we come back down. If it can get back over, then, and if the yields start selling off, then we could break over. So yeah, that's all I have for this week. I hope you have a great day.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly Wavelist videos and other content.